Hey, happy Friday, everyone. It's Meredith. I am here with our message for the 22nd of July, 2022. And happy Leo season. The sun is moving into Leo this afternoon at about 4 something, I think. Check your time zone. Happy birthday, Leo. We are using Sawyer's Path to tune into the energy atmosphere. The moon is in Taurus. We have our Chiron, Neptune, and Saturn in retrograde, and that's a lot. So there's always more. Let's check the cards, see what they have to say about the atmosphere of the day, what we may be encountering. Here we go again, 5 of Cups. We've seen on repeat, some of these challenge cards, and excuse me. You know, the 5 of Cups is one of those emotional pain, loss, sorrow cards, and it's reminiscing over the past, and reminiscing specifically over past emotional injury. So with the presence of this card, we have a destabilization within the emotional field for whatever we consider an emotional injury of the past. The question here is, are we honoring this? Are we in reverence for the blessing of the challenge and or the hardship? Or are we creating more by revisiting it? And I like to think of that, the revisit, in terms of how many times do you tell the story? So for example, in the fall, I had an injury that required a minor surgery. And after a short period of time, I didn't want to discuss it anymore because I was hearing feedback from people. I feel so sorry for you. I feel so bad for you. And that set off a red flag. And I would then ask, let's change sorry to compassion. Let's change feeling bad to holding healing thoughts and visions. And the reason I share this is because it's very easy in common plain speak to say things like, oh, I feel so bad for, right? Do you recognize that you are engaging an energy that is less than vibrant when you do that? So I feel that the 5 of Cups is here to remind us of, yet again, how we are speaking over our own lives and the influence our words have on our now moment. So if you catch yourself saying, I feel bad for, I feel so sorry for, do you really feel bad? Do you really feel sorry? Or do you intend with that to say, I'm engaging unconditional love as a blessing on behalf of this circumstance, or I have deep compassion for this experience? Consider it, because we have these 2 lit cups and they are behind the person. They're not looking at those. So here's our appreciation, gratitude, reverence, honor, all of it in these cups. And these 2 cups represent divine union in self. Are we encouraging separation by telling an old story and using language that's inaccurate? Consider it. It makes the foundation unstable when we speak in this way. It creates an instability. The blessing of the 5 is to recognize there is an unstable energy in the now, to embrace it and to bring unconditional love to it. No judgment, just unconditional love, and switch up the language when you hear yourself speak it. Let's see what's next. 2 cards coming out together. Here's the 4 of Cups coming with the moon. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so with this awareness on the 5, right, we have yet another cup that is in the unseen. The 5 of Cups character is not looking at the 2. The 4 of Cups character is not looking at the ace, right? And the moon is a card about energies just below the surface. Something is about to surface. Something is about to be revealed to us. And here we have the divine and cosmic hand really ushering in this Ace of Cups on the Four of Cups. So what a great confirmation of cards and consecutive cards here in the 4 and the 5. The confirmation here for us is that when we are in gratitude, appreciation, reverence, honor for counting our blessings, we open the door for more blessings to arrive. And some of the blessings that are coming through that door are quite unexpected. They may have long been held in heart space. Some of those blessings may have even been forgotten for when we manifested, planted seeds, prayed for them, right? I want to come back to the 5 though and take a look at the artwork. There's another way to see this 5. Now we have these two cups over here that are lit. We can pick them up and we can journey forward with them. We also have these 3 turned over cups, and I feel the essence of the Wheel of Fortune. I feel a flow in those cups because they're all turned over and headed for the water. So those cups are going to come up full. Ace of Cups to the power of 5. There's change. There is an opportunity for change. 5s are all about change. And I feel that the 4 of Cups carries on from the 5. It's like as all these 5 cups fill, they come into this bigger Ace of Cups over here, and a blessing that we don't see coming arrives. And it comes out of the sun too. One of the happiest cards in tarot. That energy is influencing this card as well. And I know that the 4 of Cups is typically seen as one of apathy, or, oh, hey, the party's over. Oh, what now? I don't have that energy on this card today. I really do sense that it's all about our full and overflowing cup revealing to us something that we don't see coming that is a great blessing. So turn up the intuitive dial, be mindful, be present, be here and be now with your language in self-relationship and how you express yourself as you are out in the world and engaging with others. Are you hearing yourself say, I feel so bad for, right? Or this makes me feel. Take responsibility for what you feel and upgrade the vibe of what you feel. If it's coming out of plain common speak and it isn't in vibrational alignment with what you really hold in heart space. I like this. Here's the 2 of Swords. You know, I think I'm going to link a reading from one of the tarot readers that I enjoy to the end of this video, because I'm seeing a lot of cards that I have seen on YouTube with other readers in recent weeks. And on Thursday, this particular reader I'm thinking of delivered a message that was so similar to the messages that we have been receiving here on this channel. And sometimes hearing that message in another voice, separate from my own, may bring the message in a new way for you to consider. I think of the Hanged Man, you know, having a different perspective. So I think I will link that video for you all. I highly recommend you watch it and check it out. It's in harmony with what we see, though it's coming from a different tarot reader, and she's pulling similar cards. So anyway, 2 of Swords, let's come to that now. A decision, a choice. This card is called the Stalemate card. Swords are typically crossed right over the heart space, and we go within. Usually the character on the card is blindfolded, so it's shutting out the atmosphere so one can hear their own wisdom or their own knowledge and receive expanded awareness to make a choice, to make a decision. And how do we move on from this card? Oh, wow, look at that Death card. Transformation. See, again, the Death card shows up for us. It's such a dramatic punctuation mark in any reading, because It's the beginning and it is the end. It is a purified energy and it is a whole brand new horizon. So one of the messages that I feel that's coming out of these cards too is we're being shown where we are in opposition to how we receive. Each one of us is really good at giving. How good are we at receiving? I got to witness myself being a poor receiver the other day. And then I got to witness myself being a poor receiver a couple more times after that. So could these 3 cups over here on the 5 be 3 cups that we're receiving? And we just don't see it that way because we don't necessarily understand the language, the cues that the universe is giving us? Do we need a different perspective? Do we have to transform the way we are looking at our world? I say emphatically yes. And I also feel the strong presence of the Communicate Clearly card that's come out of Angel Answers for us, I think 2 or 3 times already this week in the readings. So how are we really communicating with the Divine All? And how good a receiver are you? You know, these 2 characters aren't even recognizing that they're receiving something. Are you? What's surfacing? How is the universe blessing you? And how is that blessing transforming your energy, Death card? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for us today. How is the universe supporting us? Oh, goodness. Are you ready? You ready for this one? Again, there it is, 3 of Swords. I love how the tarot will emphasize a topic, a point. So how many times recently have we seen the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups? Quite a bit. So the universe is having us look at our pain, loss, and sorrow of the past and encouraging us to look deep into it so that we can see where we are being influenced by prior events. And it is easy to say, this is in the past. All you have is now. We know this to be true. Somehow, though, the echoes of the past will grab us. And my feeling is that the universe wants us to see where we're being pulled in or pulled under in a way that has us in opposition to receiving. How programmed are you for disappointment? Next. How attached are you? Tough questions, I know. I feel, though, that the tarot is driving the point home for us to recognize how much the Divine All just desires to give to us and through us. 9 of Coins. Wow. Okay, so I just got a big hit from my guides. Look at the character on the 9 of Coins. She's interdependent. She is independent. She is a self-made individual, though I feel she's looking at the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. She's looking at a time when she was codependent. So try that on for size. Where are you codependent? And how can you transform any perception of codependency into interdependency? Consider that. Next. Oh my goodness. All right. 10 of Wands. First of all, when I see this 10, I feel that the cards are saying you are equipped. You have all the tools, all the resources, skill, talent, and ambition you could possibly require, and the passion to engage all the skill, talent, resource, and so on. So this card feels like a tremendous blessing because there is the Ace of Wands to the power of 10. And in this alignment here, while she's looking at the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, she's got this 10 of Wands at her back. It's no burden. It's resource pending. That's what I feel. It's a pending energy. So are we going to independently turn around and receive? There's the word again, receive what's on offer in those 10 wands. Oh gosh. Or are we going to leave ourselves out in the cold and breadcrumb ourselves? Uh-huh. All right. Where are we headed with this? Oh, nice. Okay, next card, Eight of Cups. Again, we've seen this card this week already, and I feel that we are going to turn around. We've got it here on the 5. All you got to do is turn around. All you got to do on this 9 is turn around and embrace and say, yeah, I've had enough of the breadcrumbing myself. I am going to journey into a transformational death card energy where I embrace all that's on offer to me. That's the change that's taking place here. Sometimes we have to get into the nitty-gritty, raw authenticity of the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups to recognize the contrast. And I also sense this is an eclipse card for me in tarot. So that long reach, that slow burn of that last Scorpio eclipse is still reaching and burning for us. And we're engaging it. Beautiful. I'm just looking at the next few cards. I wasn't going to go much further, though. All right. If you look at all these that are underneath, we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Strength, pardon the noise outside, and the Sun. Amazing. This is the scenario at work. From these cards over here, what's surfacing on the moon? All of this right here, all of this goodness. We're in motion with the Ace of Cups. We're living the 10 of Cups. We have the strength for it. Great joy and happiness in the now. So whatever requires resolution over here on your 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, do whatever it takes. My guides are saying, go get it. Go get your joy. How do you do that? Close your eyes, take a breath, put your hands over your heart, and feel some gratitude and appreciation. And set that ripple in motion for yourself. Okay, angel answers. Ask a question if you have one. Oh, nice. So also look for signs. Look for signs that all those cards we were just staring at here on the bottom of the deck, and these cards over here identifying where we look outside of ourselves rather than within ourselves for some reassurance of happiness or stability. Look for a sign where you may be doing that. Let the universe show you so you can unconditionally love that vibration into a better vibration. Ooh, we saw this week too. Be assertive. Be assertive with yourself. That's why my guides are saying, go get it. Go after it. Whatever it is on your 5 and your 3, embrace it, love it, hug the heck out of it, and journey on to the 10 of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Cups. We've been seeing all those cards, right? So go after it because you're ready to live that kind of success. And this is an amazing opportunity to receive. Yes. Be a better receiver and look for signs on how you may do that. Okay, next. Message from our soulful presence from Amira's Love Oracle. 2 cards came out of the shuffle. Sweet. The first is union. Be unified within self-relationship. Unify your divine masculine, your divine feminine within your own heart space. Be the Ace of Cups in your heart space. And then that's the true gem. There it is. You are a gem. Remember that. Wherever your 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords are pointing out to you that you have programming around expectation and disappointment, bring the love, bring the Ace of Cups, bring acceptance so you can enjoy a different frequency of life experience if that's what is in your heart to do. All right, final thoughts on the reading from Angels and Ancestors Oracle. We have the Moon. 2 cards came out of this deck. Take note of intuitive messages. There's a backup to the look for a sign. And, they will come in a cycle, a pattern, and or a rhythm to help you identify your cycle, pattern, or rhythm. And then we have Eagle Spirit. See from a higher perspective. Exactly. We're getting a different perspective to see how we can live more interdependently in divine union with self. These other energies have tugged at us, pulled on us, dragged us down, and we've experienced the contrast of it. And the way to rise through that is to take a look at these other cards. Know that you are a gem. Bring yourself into union. And choose happiness. Have a beautiful Friday, everyone. Peace, love, joy. Namaste.